Hey everybody, OU Redneck here. I just finished up my double barrel wood stove. Thought I might share it with everybody. Kind of proud of it, turned out pretty nice. There's a few things I did a little different. Kind of incorporated a few ideas that I had. Probably the one that stands out the most are these side supports. I made them for a good reason. I thought I might share that with everybody that's wanting to build. Now I bought the Vogelzang barrel stove kit, the deluxe, and I bought the edition where you can mount the second barrel. My problem with that extra kit were the legs that are supposed to go in between. This is one of them here. You can see it. The angles aren't right on it for some reason. I got a speed square there so you can kind of tell. For some reason, those legs don't want to stand up straight. They didn't get the angle right. See, that's straight up and down. And the reason you can't use that is because your angle, they won't be straight up and down with each barrel. Anyway, long story short, I made these side supports out of 3-inch flat strap. I think they're 8th inch. Put them in with regular old sheet metal screws. And it's stout. This thing, you can't budge it. I put my door on the other side, so you got bung holes on this side, so I put my door on the other side. I just thought it might look a little nicer. Let me get seated here. I want to show you the inside, the grate that I made. And most guys are going with fire brick and all that, and that's fine. That's works out pretty good. See if the light is on. Yep. I had a piece of this rectangle tubing here. Now, I cut this off my tractor. Had a little issue with my front end loader. Now this piece, as you can see, it's like 4 inches on this side, and it's 5 inches on this side. All I've done was just cut a 1-inch slot out of this side, pushed it back together, and welded it. The distance, it's 13 inches by 4 inches, and by golly, it fit perfect inside here. As you can see, here's the top of it. Oops, I don't mean to flip everybody off. Let's do it that way. My thinking was I'd like to have a nice place where I can clean out my ash. Well, and that's what I come up with. I don't know if you can see the bottom or not, but there's a flat bottom right here. Man, it turned out really nice. Now how I made the grate portion is, I'll show you on this piece here. What I done was cut strips out of this piece here. Then I took these pieces that I cut out and just turned them 90 degrees and welded them back in there. And that's what you get. Turned out pretty nice, I think. Now I'll probably get a little bit of melting going on here, a little bit of warping or whatever, but it should be minimal. And I made these side supports to kind of keep my wood away from the side of the barrel, and also to kind of limit how much wood I put in here. I fired it up a couple times now, and I'm still able to get a lot of wood in here, and this thing puts out a lot of heat. I'm not sure if you can see, but inside here I put sand on both sides on this side, and also put sand underneath so that grate sits down flush on that sand, and it also protects the bottom of your barrel. I really do like my design. It turned out real nice. I had all the pieces, so why not use what scrap you got laying around, right? Turned out real nice. This thing will seal up like you wouldn't believe. My first burning, I started a fire in it, and I was going to go outside for a little bit, and I come back. Well, I shut down my vents, and I came back, and I actually put the fire out. It seals that well. The Vogelzang, you know, it's not high quality, but by golly, it does the job. After I built the double barrel stove by itself, well, you can get up there and push it with one finger and the thing would almost fall over. So I decided, well, I need it heavy and I don't want it higher off the ground. So I built this little old stand for it. I've got a little old sawmill, so I milled up some oak, some 3-inch oak, and put a little hog wire on the sides and filled it full of rock. And this sumbitch is so heavy, it ain't budging. It is planted to the floor. Now the regular barrel stove kit that comes with it, the legs had the same problem as the adapter kit has. These feet are at an angle. They're aimed up for some reason. If somebody knows why they've done that, let me know. But to get away from it, in this frame, I mounted the feet to this 3x3, and then I used a lag bolt through here, which makes that hinged. Then I tilted it, and then cinched these up, and it works really good. But I changed another thing. Looking at that pipe right there reminds me, in the directions it says to cut a 6-inch flue pipe, stove pipe in between here. Well, that right there is a 6-inch piece of pipe, and that's just like probably 3 inches too long. So somebody that makes up them directions, they learn how to use a tape measure, I guess. But anyway, I've made sure I got my damper up here instead of down here, because I can imagine if this stove is roaring hot, I can't imagine getting my hands in there and turning that. Hell, guy'd have to have some gloves on to get her done. But anyway, that's kind of. I thought I'd show you guys some ideas that I had, and might give you guys some ideas, but hell, I'm pretty proud of it. It turned out pretty nice. The paint that I put on there, just regular high heat paint, and I used 3 cans per barrel. I recommend at least 4. I've got some stripes on there where it just still didn't quite cover real good. I noticed everybody else burns their barrels out, and that's fine if you can get to them, but these barrels are sealed barrels, and I had no way of burning that top one, so I just went up here to auto store and bought me some regular old paint remover, and hell, I sprayed them down, let them sit for about 15 minutes, and just use your air hose and blow the paint off. It come off real easy. But yeah, it's a pretty nice little stove. Had a cold front come in a while ago, so I'm fixing to fire it up and see what kind of heat I can get out of it. So anyway, there's another little job I completed the other day. bought this little old trailer from metal company close by. Thought I might use it for my little old firewood cart. Just did some simple stuff to, like I said, I got a sawmill and I used some oak that I milled up and put a strap across the top. By golly, I'm set for firewood for a little while. So anyway, wish you guys good luck on your projects, and we'll holler at you later. Bye.